Hi, it's Redheaded Riding Hood here, Red for short. I'm gonna read you William Barclay's Daily Celebration. This is Conversion, Part 2. A conversion is incomplete if it does not leave a man integrated into the church. It's interesting. We discussed this on my channel. Let me read it. By this, we do not mean any particular part of the church. What we do mean is that conversion must leave a man linked in loving fellowship with his fellow believers. Conversion is not something between man and Jesus Christ with no other person involved. True, it may start that way, but it cannot end that way. Conversion is not individualistic. It is, in fact, the opposite of individualistic. It joins man to his fellow men and certainly does not separate him from them. Now, here is sometimes the trouble. There is a certain kind of so-called conversion which separates a man from his fellow men. It may fill him with a self-righteousness which rejoices in its own superiority, and to those who have not had a like experience. It may move a man to a Pharisaic self-isolation from all whom he does not regard as Christians. There have, in fact, been not a few so-called conversions as a result of which a man left the church to belong to some smaller and holier body, like a cult, I think, is what he's talking about, I think. The plain truth is that a man should begin very seriously to examine himself if he finds that he regards as his Christian experience separating him from his fellow man are his fellow Christians. That's good to think about. One of my followers asked me if I felt to be a good Christian, you had to be in church. And I said no, but yeah, I do feel like it's good to find like-minded people to, like your tribe, and that could be on YouTube, it could be if you go to a recovery group, it could be a group of friends, I don't know, that meet together for a book club, for example. It could be a number of different things, but I do feel like it's helpful. But I wouldn't judge a person for not being involved in a church. It's a complicated question. A conversion is incomplete if it does not leave a man with an intense social consciousness, if it does not fill him with a sense of overwhelming responsibility for the world. Yeah, a love for the world like Christ had. The church must never be, in any sense, a little huddle of pious people shutting the doors against the world, lost in prayer and praise, connoisseurs of preaching and liturgy, busy mutually congratulating themselves on the excellence of their Christian experience. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Committal to Jesus Christ, integration into a fellowship of the church, active, caring love for our fellow men. These are all marks of the threefold conversion that is real conversion. That's really good. So, all right. Lindy's live, I think, and I'm going to let you go. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.